Hello, I'm going to try to explain some grammar to you with the help of some technology, I hope. So, my students are not here. That's a fact. My students aren't here. If they were here, I would say hello to them and I would ask how they are. Okay? If they were here, not if they are here, because we know they are not here. The reality, they're not. If they were, after if they were. Okay? If they were here, I would. If plus what looks like the past, but it's actually unreal. It's not a real situation. So after if, we say if plus the past when we're talking about, you got it, the present. Okay, so let's take another one. I don't live near the beach. I don't live near the beach. If I lived near the beach, we could have lessons on the beach. If we lived near the beach, I could go swimming every day, although not while I'm trying to teach. I would get a mouthful of water, okay? Remember, if in one half and would in the other half, okay? We're going to do the past one later on, but I'm not going to use the technology for that. So if I had checked that my glasses were dirty, I would have seen that they need cleaning. Oh dear, what's that? Okay, let's get on with the lesson now. Okay, bye-bye.
Before we take a look at the grammar in the back of the book, think about a real situation. If somebody says to you, you can go out, you can go anywhere you want and do anything you want to do from now on, okay? Then you'll say, okay, in that case, I will do blah, 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 okay? So if, or in this case, as soon as I can go anywhere I want to, I will go to a football match. I will go to a concert, okay? And we just use I go in the present, or I can go in this case, and then we use will in the other half, okay? Now let's look at a situation that's not real, okay? If I had the chance to go somewhere tomorrow, but I haven't got this chance, it's not real, okay? So if I had the chance to go somewhere, I would go to the south coast. I would stay in a hotel. And even though we're talking about tomorrow, so we're clearly talking about the future, after if, we're going to use a verb that looks like it's in the past tense. If your language has a subjunctive, a subjunctivo, or a conjunctive, or something like this that tells you a situation's not real, in English, we talk about the present or the future, but we use the past form of the verb to show that it's not real. So it's not if I have, because that's real. It's if I had, that's not real, and we're talking about tomorrow, the future, okay? And then we use would in the other half, okay? Only would in one half, and it's not in the same half as the if. Remember, if and would is no good, okay? Not together in the same half. So if you turn to page 161 in the back of your book, it says, when talking about hypothetical or imaginary situations in the present or the future, we go back 1/10 into the past, which sounds very much like the grammar from last time. Yes, English doesn't really have a whole load of different verbs when it comes to this. I don't have a cat, but if I had one, I'd call it Henry. Yeah, read through that. Just notice that when we're talking in a formal context, you will hear people say if I were rather than if I was, okay? So the next practice exercise, don't forget in the if half, you're going to have what looks like the past tense, and in the other half, you're going to have would And the verb in the first one, of course, is a bit annoying, isn't it? Yeah. Past of get is got, because that's the one in the if half. And then it's got can buy. Okay, I would can buy doesn't work, does it? Because it's two modal verbs together. So it's I would be able to buy. Okay, have a go at those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. After I wish, again, it's exactly the same as if. And don't forget when we're going to use can and change it to could. Okay, have a go at that. And I'm going to press pause and put the answers up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here they come. Okay, I hope you pressed pause there, because we're going to go straight into the answers for these ones. Part 3, choose the correct answers. If I went to India, I would definitely go to the Taj Mahal. I wish I could type as fast as you. Number 3, I would read the small print at the bottom of the form very carefully if I were you. Number 4, I think Elena wishes she was back in Russia. Number 5, if only I had my camera with me. Number 6, it's time you went to bed, Nikki. Number 7, I wish we weren't leaving Spain. Yeah, we are leaving, so I wish we weren't leaving. We're in the middle of it. Hope that one didn't catch you out. Number 8, what if everybody wanted to live in the countryside? Then they'd turn into towns. Number 9, if we lived in a hotter country, we could eat outside all the time. Yep, well, except for our salad and ice cream. Number 10, I wish Tom didn't work at night, but he does. Okay.
Unit 11, Recording 1. 1. If I could wave a magic wand and speak another language fluently, I think I would probably choose Chinese, because I think it's going to be important to speak Chinese in the future, but it's really hard to learn. I think learning it by magic would probably be my best chance. 2.
If I could change one thing about my appearance, I would change the colour of my hair. My hair's a kind of mousy brown colour, and I really wish I had naturally black hair. It's just not the same if you dye it black. It's not as shiny and natural looking.
3.
I'd never go and live abroad under any circumstances. You know, emigrate. I would just miss home too much. My family, food, everything about living in my country. It's nice to go to other countries on holiday and see other places and other cultures, but it's also nice to come home.
4.
I do really wish I was better with technology. Everything I touch just seems to go wrong, and it makes me really nervous about using any kind of new gadget. It's a real problem these days. I wish I didn't have to ask my daughter or my husband to help me all the time. They'd get annoyed with me.
5.
If I could be any animal, I think I'd be a cat. I mean, think about it. They are really independent creatures. They can go out, do what they like, but they get totally looked after, and they can sleep all day. I think it would be the perfect life, really.